I know, I'm doing another live chat. Surprising. I don't know, I like doing the live chats even though nobody watches them. They help me think. Um, they're easier to do, and I feel like they're more real and more personal than doing an actual recording and editing it. So for a while, I think I'm just gonna do some random live streams here and there, talking about stuff, talking about life, doing some songs. I don't know, uh, doing some things, and that noise you hear behind me is that's my dog snoring. Yeah, I have to sleep with it in my room. It's torture. Um, Roscoe, quit. Um, yeah, there's some Frito chips back there as well. Um, so I guess I'm gonna start this off with a song I'm working on. I guess you could say I'm working on it. Wrote it 5 minutes ago, but I'm working on it. Just tell me what you guys think about it. No. She's so beautiful, she don't know. And she's so perfect, but she doesn't seem to care at all. I tell her every day until she believes me. She don't know that there's more eyes on her than just mine. She is blind. I'm proud to say that girl over there is mine with the pretty eyes. And I'm proud to say that I love her till the day that I die. But I won't tell her yet, 'cause I don't wanna hear her say goodbye. I don't know. Something I'm kind of working on. Something I'm working with. I don't know if it's good. I don't know. It's a work in progress. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I do that are a work in progress. No, no, it's weird. I should be fixing to go to bed because I have a theater clinic thing tomorrow, and I should get some rest or at least study my lines. But I'm not. um, it's hella cold right now, and I'm like shivering. You probably can't tell, but I am really cold. Um, I guess it's kind of cold everywhere right now. I don't know. Um, I wish it would snow, because if it would snow while it was cold, I would enjoy that. But it hasn't snowed, and I don't like when it's cold and it doesn't snow. It's not the same. I've been okay. Lately I've been okay. I've been better, I think. I think I've been a lot better lately. I don't know. My emotions are a roller coaster. One day they'll be up, and the next minute they'll be way down, and I have no control over them. So, I don't know. I've been okay so far this week. I recently learned how to play Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, which is pretty interesting. Yes, I know. Hey Cameron, it's been a long time, man. I haven't talked in a long time. It's partly my fault, cause I'm on social media, and then I'm not, and then I have a new number, and it's crazy. Things been crazy, man. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Yeah, I've got the guitar part down on that. I don't have the lyrics on it. Very good. The vocal. It sounds good, bruh. Do it. Just trying to figure out things in my life. Like usual, always trying to figure out things in my life. There's been a lot going on. Some of it good, some of it not so good. I mean, you know, that's cool. I'm glad you got accepted. That's really cool. When do you go? Well, and I guess an update on my life. I think why I'm doing so good right now is I've started seeing someone. That's cool. You should take it. It's a good deal. Recently I started seeing someone, and I can't explain it. I I get made fun of all the time by my friends and even my mom, because when I'm with her, I get really nervous, and I get like, I'm honestly scared to be around her. Not scared to be around her, but I'm really nervous around her, and so like I'll want to hold her hand, but then I'll back out of it because I'm so nervous about it, and I'm so nervous when I'm around her, and it's just it's crazy because normally I'm not that scared of doing something, of being with someone, and I don't know. I don't know if it's because um I don't know if it's because I'm nervous because she's really pretty and I'm not really pretty, and like she's like this amazing person and I'm like the complete opposite, and so I get nervous, and or I don't know if it's also because the fact that I'm scared that if I get close to her, if I like hold her hand and do all that couple stuff, that I'll get really attached, and you know, it'll end like all my other relationships have ended, which is in complete disaster and chaos. um but I will tell you that when I am with her, she makes me really happy. She makes me laugh, and she just has this way of like just making me forget in that moment. If I'm upset, like if I come back from a class and you know that class made me go into my down in my thoughts, and I'm down about it, you know, she has this way of like, you know, lifting me up out of that, like just even if it's just for a second. And um I don't know, I'm conflicted because since I've been dating her, since I've been dating her, I have grown my passion for music, and I have been writing a lot more music lately since I have been with her, which freaks me out because it has literally been so long since I've been with someone that makes me want to actually do music, that makes me happy to do music. Like when I'm with her, I want to sing. I want to write her songs, you know. I want to be like, I'm impressive, like I can do things, like look at the things I can do. And I don't know, I can't explain it, and I tried to explain it, and I'm sure she gets annoyed because I have wrote her. I constantly do pickup lines all the time. I do little cheesy stuff all the time. For Christmas I wrote her an entire playlist of songs that I wrote for her, and I gave her that playlist on a little MP3 player that I had, and that was crazy in itself because this little MP3 player that I had, and it was like one of those really old ones, the really old ones with like there was no touch screen or anything. It was just the little buttons on the front, and it was like this big, and it was crazy because I always told myself I was never gonna get rid of that thing, because even if I didn't use it, hold on. Hey, quit. I had told myself that even if I didn't use it for myself, um, that I would never give it away, because that MP3 player was something. It was my first. It wasn't my first music device, my music holding device, but the thing that I had music on. Um, but it was a memento. It was my it was something that I had come across at a time in my life when I really needed it to block out everything else that was going on and everything else that was making me upset and depressed when things really first started to go really bad for me in junior high, when I was getting bullied all the time, when I was having the roughest time. That little MP3 player was the thing that I had to get me through it. I would plug my headphones into it and I would listen to music all the time, and I would block out the outside world, because that is what I had. Music was what I had to escape from all those hard times. So it was something that I told myself I would never get rid of, and I did. I I just gave it away to her like like nothing. And it's because I feel like you know I want to I can't I can't explain it. I feel like I want to give her everything while giving her nothing. So like, even though it was something that I already had, and like it was something that was it was generic, um she doesn't know about my past. She doesn't know that that is something that was important to me. And I still haven't told her that it's something that's important to me, because I feel like I can share that with her without sharing it with her. And I feel like she can understand it more than more than me explaining it. I feel like she understands it, and she doesn't need me to explain it to her or explain how I feel. I feel like she just understands me. And I know I'm going on about this, but it's just I I've been having this feeling that I haven't had since my first girlfriend. And I've tried to get that feeling back with many other people. I've tried to connect the same way that I did with my first girlfriend with other people, and obviously it didn't go so well. But like, being with her for 1 week, and it started to come up, and at first it scared me, because then it made me think, well, I had those feelings for my first girlfriend. What if this has the same ending as that relationship did? And I don't I don't know. I can't explain how I got over it, but I did get over it. I'm trying to look at it as a positive thing. I'm trying to um be be more positive about everything. And uh I'm taking in this relationship, and I'm living in it as it exists, because in being with her, I have learned that it's not so much thinking about what could happen in the future or what has happened in our past with previous relationships. It's what's happening now in the present. It's what we are feeling now, and it's what we are enjoying in the moment now. And I've kind of like grown the past few weeks with her, learning that I don't need to know what is in our future, because what matters is what is now. And we can get to what's in the future later down the road. And, it's important to live in the now, because if you're focusing on the future or the past, um, you're going to become obsessed with it, and you're going to think about it nonstop. And when you think about it nonstop, it's going to eat you up, and you will no longer be enjoying the moments you're in because you're constantly thinking about the moments you're not in and about the moments that you can't control. And I think in being with her, I have learned how to just be happy in the moment with someone instead of being in the future. And I think that that's been a problem for me in some of the past relationships, is because I was so focused on the future and being with that person in the future. And as a person, you just you just sometimes have to learn that sometimes you're with someone and you like this person a lot, and sometimes even though you like that person a lot, you can't set up the future. You can't set up the future because you don't know what the future is going to be. You don't know what's going to happen with that person in the future. And I don't know. It's just it's a weird feeling, and it's thank you. I'm happy too. I'm genuinely happy with this person, and I like being with this person, and it scares me, but I also just can't stop thinking about how much I enjoy it and how long it's been since I've actually enjoyed being with someone without obsessing over the past or the future. And so I'm happy for once with someone. I'm not focused on anything else, just, being happy with that person. And so yeah. So that's kind of an important update in my life, I guess. I've been trying to think of what I'm gonna do with my life after high school, because I don't know. I do know at heart what I want to do, but it's something that I can't just jump into. All right. Yeah. I'll get your number off of Facebook, and I'll text you. But I don't know, because I want to go into a career of acting. I want to act or direct, and that's the thing, is that it's not something that you can just jump into and be successful immediately. And in order to do those things, you either have to move to California, most of the time California, or New York, in order to be really successful in the business. And you're not going to start out successful, and you're not going to have the money to start off in those places, which means you're going to have to build your money in a while. And I think that's the thing that I've been stressing out most about, because I don't have the money to just up and go to where I need to, or I don't have the ability to start off in those places. I don't have what I want, and that's why I wanted to go to school there, because then I would have a place and a reason to go there. But I see now that maybe going to school up in those places and starting out in expensive schools in those places isn't exactly the best choice either. And so I'm just stuck in this moment where I don't want to fill out college applications. I don't want to fill out anything. I don't want to do anything because I don't know what I'm wanting to do. I don't know how I'm wanting to approach it. And I think I'm stressing out because, you know, the reality of life is you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do before it's too late. And by no means am I going to give up on being an actor, but at the same time, it's scary to think that you really have to work for it. You really have to go for it. And you really have to have a dedication for it, because if you go into it not having a dedication to it, then you're going to waste a lot of your time for no reason. And so that's where I'm at. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm figuring it out. Just gonna roll with the punches for now, and if something comes up, or if a plan happens to pop up, then I'm just gonna roll over to that, cause why not? Lately, there's been that's really it. I really have nothing else to talk about. I have really no updates. That's all the updates I have. I don't know. So I guess I don't know. I guess I'll just play music now, cause thanks, man. I appreciate it. I know you're always there for me. I appreciate that. Love mine, someday you will die. I'll be close behind. to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. Heaven help decide that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. That's probably one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite songs to play and sing and listen to. It's I Will Follow You Into the Dark by Death Cab for a Cutie, in case you didn't know. It's a really cute song. It's a really sad but beautiful song, and it's got a really deep meaning to it, and I don't know, it's just something about it that I find really cute, and I like it. For real, we need to. Haven't hung out in forever. If you call me at all, don't tell me that I'm ordinary, 'cause I won't be. But please don't leave. And if you tell me you're listening to everything you read, turn off this light, call my name. Don't talk, just write. Wouldn't let you be all about me. cut me at all, if you cut me at all, if you cut me if you cut me at all, don't tell me that I'm ordinary, 'cause I won't be passive. Please don't leave, and if you tell me you're listening to everything you read, if you cut me at all. I'm not very good on that song either. Again, the guitar is okay, but I don't have the vocal range of Vic Fuentes, you guys. I can't keep up with that man. That man's got some nice vocals that I can't reach them. I can't reach that high with my vocals. But I do like that song. That song's a pretty good song. Trying to think. I gave you my heart, would you promise to keep it safe? Would you promise that it won't ever break? 'Cause you tell me you're different, you tell me you're good. You give me your word and you expect me to know that it's true, but I don't know you. No, I can't control you. So what do you want? What do you think, baby? I'm on my knees. I'm begging you just not to leave. I don't know. That was just some random crap. And I didn't even know what that was. That was me trying to write a song. That's how I write songs. I don't sit down and I don't pick something to write a song about. Like I just go with whatever feels right, man. I don't have a specific way of writing a song. Like I don't sit down and write the lyrics and then write the chords. I just play the guitar, and if I feel something with the guitar, I sing whatever I feel in that moment, man. Trying to think. Mama told me when I was young, sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you I don't know all the lyrics to that song. I like that song too. It's one of my dad's favorite songs. My brother's favorite song. I don't know. I don't know what else to play. I sing to my junior high kids every Friday if they've behaved throughout the week. And I normally don't sing them happy songs. Sometimes I'll sing them some of my originals, and sometimes I'll sing them just whatever song I know. And one of my favorite days that I sung to them is I can't remember. I had sung them one of my songs, and it was like a really emotional song because I had wrote it the night before, and it was after a lot of stuff had happened, and I was really emotional about it. And so I had gone to school that day, and I sang them that song. I remember after I sang it, one of the junior high kids, they slowly raised their hand, and my teacher, Miss Thomas, was like, "Yes," and he was like, "When she sings, it makes me sad." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then right after he said that, another kid raised his hand, and Miss Thomas was like, "Yes," and he was like, "When she sings, it makes me tired." And my teacher didn't really know how to react to it. She was like, "Okay, yeah, yeah." As far as this and my YouTube channel go, I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it. I might keep it. I might throw it away. I don't know. I don't know. It is getting pretty late. I still need to take a bath and do all that fun jazz, so I guess I'll be leaving now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Tuning in because I got a guitar. No? Yeah, okay. And I'll see you guys some other day that I decide to make a random live stream.